Hey folks, welcome to MLS Now. It's that time of year again. The MLS Combine and SuperDraft are once again upon us. A lot of fans consider this to be the unofficial start of the season as teams look to bolster their rosters ahead of preseason friendlies and maybe grab that one diamond in the rough that could be the next MLS Wonder Kid or perhaps just the next Tesho Akindele. How does this all work again, you ask? Well, here's your refresher on the Combine and SuperDraft. This year's MLS SuperDraft consists of 4 rounds, with the first 2 taking place in the Philadelphia Convention Center on January 15th. We'll carry a live stream of the first 2 rounds right here on MLSsoccer.com. Rounds 3 and 4 will take place via conference call 5 days later on the 20th. The 2 new teams entering the league this year, Orlando City SC and NYCFC, drew for priority in the SuperDraft all the way back in November and are placed 1 and 2 respectively in each round. Note that any trades for draft spots completed with Chivas USA before its contraction will stand, and as a result, Toronto FC will pick 6th in the first round, one of 3 picks Toronto has in the first 11. So who are these picks going to get used on? Michigan State captain Fataya Lash is one player who could be ready to see playing time right out of the gate in MLS. A midfielder who can cover a lot of ground and excels in marshaling the area right in front of the back line. He could prove to be a good pickup for teams lacking depth in the midfield. Also keep your eye out for Nick Beasler out of Notre Dame, Sporting Kansas City defender Matt Beasler's younger brother. He plays defensive midfielder, and he and Alash are 2 of 8 players who've already signed MLS contracts as college seniors. Additionally, 5 players have been signed to Generation Adidas contracts this year, including sophomore Kyle Larin out of UConn, a powerful Canadian forward that almost signed a GA deal ahead of last year's draft as a freshman. GA contracts are for underclassmen that are signed ahead of the draft, and with these contracts, the player's salary doesn't count against the MLS team's cap, making them very valuable commodities. And of course, while scouting has been taking place for a while now, the teams get one last look at most of these players at the 2015 Adidas MLS Player Combine. The Combine starts Friday and runs until the 13th. We'll have full coverage here and highlights on MLSsoccer.com, as well as Jonathan Yardley providing daily updates from the ground in Florida. Remember, we'll be live streaming the 2015 MLS SuperDraft here on MLSsoccer.com. You can catch that next Thursday, January 15th, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to tune in to see what your team does. So leave any comments and questions you have for me in the comments section below. I'll get you some answers. And if you have any questions for John at the Combine, leave those as well. I'll make sure he gets you answers from down there over the course of the next week. Stay tuned to MLSsoccer.com for full coverage of the draft and Combine.